Barbecue, fresh, sushi, you name it, we've got it. So anything on the arbour wall. New day of this year's Fish Festival 2010. There's lots of things to see and do down here, especially all the fresh fish produce, floats, grill, mackerel.
So you can see the tradition that we've got in Newquay. People look at Newquay and they say there's a beach out there. That's what Newquay is. The history of Newquay revolves around the harbour and always has done. And these guys have been working here, men and boys, for a long, long time. And you'll hear that in a few moments. It's very important that we keep that going. The Fish Festival helps towards that going. It certainly does, yeah. Because it gives people awareness. They didn't realise this existed in Newquay. And we wanted to tell people all over the world about it. We've had television down here this week, radio, and you'll see it everywhere. Just go home and tell everybody.
There's a hinge here, and you keep rubbing it against the shell of the scallop, and you keep going. Scallop generally is a solid meat. It's a good source of protein, and all that you're doing is you're releasing the ligament that is actually attached to the shell. That goes off. You generally have a little bit of dirt and sand around here, which you can
put the peas on for a pea puree to go with the scallops and game chips, which is
game chips. These are little thinly sliced potatoes, very thinly sliced. Well, how do we educated yet? Sorry, you're around. Pilchards are square and sardines are round.
I like that. I like
Good
that.
one.
I like that. I like that a lot. So Ben, how far have you reached with your dish? What are you doing now?
just put the scallops on a bit of blue roll to drain off the juice. About to puree the peas.
Yeah.
Go in the bottom of the shell.
Something that we always have to remember when we are pan frying fish at home. Let's say I've got this surface, which generally doesn't exist in many homes. So what you have to do is, if you have a non-stick pan at home, have it handy and use it only for omelets and frying fish.
Although it's quicker than putting the bottom in, it's a lot harder. It takes 2 hours to put a top and 3 to put a bottom. The bottoms are easier. In years gone by, and these were common everywhere, one would specialise in making tops, and the other one would put bottoms in, and they couldn't chop and change around.
The day itself, can I just compliment you on what there is here, because literally it's right across the country. We're going to speak to Richard Eden a wee while. He's a man who makes crab pots. He's standing here on the quayside making crab pots. There's a fishing vessel behind you, the 3 J's, that caught the fish that they've just used in the demonstration. There are artists here. There's food here. I mean, it's right across everything, isn't it?
There is something for absolutely everybody.
Give him a stroke if you like. Now look at this as well. All lobsters have got 2 different claws. One's very thin and sharp for cutting, and the other one's very fat and powerful for crushing up shells and things. But as I said, the reason they've got the little claws is because once they've chopped all their food up, they can't reach their mouth with the big claws, so they have these little ones. This is a spider crab. Did you? On a rod? Did you? It was well heavy. It was like 10 mackerel. They do get the, I mean, they're about that size, yeah, these are roughly, this is roughly full grown for spider crabs around the UK.
You see?
Town Band.
If a fish isn't firm, you push it like that, it's like us, it'll spring back. If it's fresh, we go up in spring. If it's tense, then the fish is sailing, it's starting to deteriorate. The other person to look for is bright eyes, and it's like us. If the eyes are dull and horrible and opaque, it's probably stale as well. That's something else you need to look for. The other thing is gills. You can see how bright they are. This really does show out in this product. You see how bright they are? The brighter the gill, normally that's the fresher side of the fish. Now, the other thing is, it's going to sound a bit silly, the fresh fish doesn't smell too much either. Yeah, right. So throw it in like that, some spring onion, some herbs into the cavity, get some lemon, chop it up really rough.
Your restaurant, where is it? Viners?
Viners restaurant's out on the road going from Newquay back out to the A30, a place called near Somercourt. It's actually in Carbenwick. It's an old 16th century farmhouse, just tucked away in the field. It's a lovely old building. But we can sit about 100 there and about 50 or 60 in the garden. We do bar meals, we do full dinners, so I keep the business very sort of useful for the public to use in any way they like. Weddings, anything like that.
And he does. It's a fantastic restaurant. If you've not been there, try it. One of the best restaurants in the southwest. Using loads of local fresh food.
As local as much as possible.
You know.
Oh, it's in here, I think. Here it is.
Easily have a fix. 3.5 years of perfect care.
Yes, you know what we're talking about. They got money.
A string, so the muscles are actually... Yeah? Okay. So you all do that, you go down to Boy and catch or buy mussels down there. So local clams, a lot of clams caught locally, so you can buy those, go to your fish logo, they should be selling. Again, sustainable, that's what we're all talking about, you heard from Ron earlier about.
Saying about registration card, your insurance on purchasing bag. It's one of the less expensive ones we've got in case it gets pitched, but it's, a lot of people ask if we can buy this one as well. And I mean, someone will come into the country about 400 of those, so I mean, it's not nice, you know? No. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I think the lady walked past earlier, I remember she had
because the most impressive spider crabs are in Japan, and their spider crabs grow to 4 metres wide, or for the grown-ups 14.5 feet wide, and are roughly in the same proportions as this. Can you imagine such a thing? I've never seen one of them, the Japanese spider crab, but just like these crabs, the big Japanese spider crabs like to live in deep water and don't come into the shallows, so you're not going to find spider crabs wandering around on the beach. You might...
In the afternoon from a chef's demonstration point of view, we've got the sounds from the Maharaja restaurant, and we've got some fantastic dancers, the Bombay dancers. They're going to be dancing for you.
I was about 20 years younger. Chilies and fenugreek fresh seed. Okay? Oh, I like that pampering.
He loves the pampering, don't he?
Hurry up.
So what have we got over there? We've got some lovely fish going to be cooked, haven't we? We've got the
hara masala. The only spice. Have I got it wrong?
I'm on.
You've been on for bloody years, that's the problem. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Wonderful. Forget about them bloody cowboys. By the time they go, we're bloody finished.
I can still over-talk you though for some, can't I?
Now I started and let me finish and shut up. Okay. Like I was telling you of the green spices, it's hardly any spices there. All has got a touch of a garlic, a bit of a ginger, purified spinach, fresh coriander, fenugreek fresh seeds, and a couple of this with a bit of water. That only goes there, and you can just cook the fish first and then put a bit of a sauce. And if you have a bit of fresh grinded tomatoes, you can, to taste. And that's very simple, very healthy food. You need to take a little bit of tomato puree, a bit of fresh tomato, a bit of garlic and ginger, put it all over the fish, marinate, put it in the fridge, take it out, put it in the grill, and it'll be fantastic fish, very different. Accompanied a bit of Indian Polish twist to the local mackerel, okay? Proper job, we call it. And most of the restaurants are not Indian, because they are not Indian, okay? They want to take the wives. That for the last 10 years, Indian food is coming better and better and better, because a lot of Indians, they say it's Indian restaurant, but it's not Indian. Most of them are Bangladeshi, that is without prejudice, yeah? But they're not Indian restaurant. As I said to you earlier on, we are the only ethnic Indian restaurant in Newquay or in Cornwall. This was the saffron rice cooking about. I have two kinds of cannibal seeds, look, the green one and the big one, okay? If you use this one, you only got to put two to give the flavor, so you don't eat it because it's very perfumely tasty. And we normally
all overnight. Yeah.
Overnight. Normally we put that in a tandoori oven. Yeah? Tandoori oven, or you can char grill them, you can overcook it, but as we just make the do with the facility is what we have.
Or you can come to the Maharaja restaurant and buy it.
Yeah. The chef is going to just demonstrate it quickly. The golden curry is based on what it did was, do not try that at home. Please do not try that at home, okay? Because that's why his face is going more blacker with the flame.